back to the channel. So we are way out west today. This is the beautiful Lamorna Cove. Now I've ridden here a couple of times on the channel actually, and I wanted to try something slightly different today for two reasons. One, because we've ridden Lamorna a lot and it's great, I love it, and we're probably going to ride the bit back by the car park later. But when I was younger, much younger, there was the OG, the old guard of Cornish bike trials, which was Adam Phillips. Most of you guys have known him as Big Man. Now he used to come and ride out here, except he wouldn't usually ride the bit by the car park. He'd do what I'm doing now and hoof along the footpath here. This is part of the southwest coast footpath, and when I say it's a bit treacherous along here, I mean if you slip up, go for a tumble, you're going to have a pretty serious day. So this is by far one of the more treacherous bits of the southwest coast path. And another reason for coming out to try and ride this bit, which is the other section around beyond the island, is I just wanted to try something different to ride. But also I haven't got the clean with me today. I've got the Trek, the 6000, which I built up because I had a fun ride with that. I had a fun ride with that on some rocks in Helston, but no real like serious challenging terrain. And I thought, well, let's go out to West Penwith, where literally this is like the land before time. I mean, it's absolutely so brutal and beautiful and rugged out here. I love it down here. This is literally, I mean, I know like everyone else you live other places in the country mainly and stuff, but I can't get enough of this. I love just being right here with the great big beautiful Atlantic Ocean and these wonderful rocks and things on a day like this, which is just, there's not a cloud in the sky. Hopefully it's going to stay that way. It's going to be really nice and beautiful. But where I'm heading is basically down like over there, the other side of this little island bit here, because that's where Big Man used to go riding. It's where he took Ali Clarkson and Stan Shaw like 20 years ago, before I even ever moved to Cornwall. So we're going to see if the Trek can handle some of this terrain out here. I think it will be able to. I really look forward to trying some different challenges. And then, because I have been out here once, I came out here probably 12 years ago, and I can't remember if I ever filmed anything. I certainly don't seem to have any of that footage anywhere, and I can't remember what it's like. So it's just going to be a great new challenge, and I think Alex, Mike and maybe James Bragg are on their way down as well. So they'll either come out and ride here with me, or we'll ride back by the car park. But oh, I tell you, this is a punishing part of the footpath. It really is. But we're going to see what we can do today at the beautiful Lamorna Cove with the amazing Trek 6000 trials bike, not trials bike, mountain bike, whatever it is. But yeah, okay. I need to put the camera away because I need to breathe as I'm going up here. But thank you for watching. Please go and subscribe, and yeah, let's see what we can do out here. So I'm not entirely sure if this is the exact spot that Adam would have meant, but I'm going to just have a hop around here because I think I can see some better bits over there. So there's a few bits here. It's really like techie, kind of like Porthcawl, kind of like jaggedy, rocky kind of stuff. So I'm just going to have a little hop around here. I'm going to see if I can basically roll down this thing here, a la Martin Ashton 2010, and stop there and then try and get up onto this, whether it's a wheel swap or a side hop, I don't know, but let's see how this goes. Definitely felt a bit easier as a wheel swap. Let's see if we can tidy that up a bit. I really don't know if that will go straight up. There, just about made that. Oh. I'm aware that I'm basically filming straight into the sun, so you can't really see any of that, but let's see if we can get that a bit of a better angle. Nice. Bit all over the place, but works out all right. Okay, now there's a similar line over there, which looks like it could be kind of interesting. It's going to be like a roll down and then a swap up, and the light should be a bit better. So let's see how this goes. So what we have here is this like beautiful curving wave. I'm going to try and see if I can ride from there, come down this bit, and then swap into that, and then up and out. So should be kind of cool. Oh man, I don't know how well you can see this, but I just am in love with this bike. It's so pretty. Such a love letter to the old school. I'd love to see if I could find like the same kind of bike that Jeff Lanoski rode, like his Schwinn back in Evolve, the sort of the gold one with like, I think it had red decals or something, because that looked amazing, and it looked like it had a slightly higher bottom bracket as well. It's the only criticism I really have of this bike, and I can't really have any because it is so not designed for what I'm doing with it. But the only criticism is that the bottom bracket is quite low. But yeah, anyway, let's get on with it, see what we can do. It's quite a sketchy in as well, because if I get this wrong, I might end up falling down there, and I really don't want to do that. Okay. Oh, stuck right there. How can we get it? Oh. Now this thing, as soon as I kick from the back wheel, it's going to go down. Oh God! So afraid. I feel like, yeah, as soon as I kick and lift that front wheel off, the back wheel is just going to hoof down there. And I really don't want to do that because I'll fall backwards in there, which would be horrible. But, oh, and then yeah, got to try and get that front wheel up there. So it's like, do I get it lower? I just can't quite bring myself to kick at it. And from there, I don't know if I've got enough to like just hoof it up by myself, like without the kick. I mean, so if I get right there around there now, yeah. Oh my word, that's tricky. I think it'll be all right. Brakes are doing an amazing job. Oh, That was such a hug. Okay, right. That sort of felt okay. Might have to. Might be t-shirt time. Don't get sloppy. Trying to get the bike as level as possible, and really, oh no. Just trying to get to just the right spot. Yep! Ah, so nice! Yep! Ah. Oh, that was glorious! Oh, that felt so nice. That felt amazing. You imagine Ryan Leach doing something like that, but like manifesto. I apologise in advance for the gratuitous rear of the year shot you're about to get, but I kind of wanted you to be able to see this from this angle. It is scary because falling down there would be no fun at all. Okay. A little bit more shaky there, but oh, rock and roll. Oh man, I was kind of worried like that I sort of wasn't going to find too much good stuff here, but even just that in itself was just super fun. Old school trialsy line. All right, let's see if we can find something else. So as I was just saying, we've done some really cool old school stuff, but you know, why not try some sort of newish stuff? So yeah, I'm going to see if I can gap from there over to there, which to be honest, I think I might struggle on my clean. It's also a horrible landing, so I'm really hoping I don't like turn it in either land in the water or get a like twist the tire off. But yeah, let's see. It's quite a long way, really. It's honestly, it's a very long way actually, but sort of just keen to give it a go really and see what happens. I'm just going to jump straight up to back wheel, get to the edge and kick. Not like that. It's very it's very hard to dismount old bikes when that happens. Oh god. Oh, Now, do we think that was maybe an omen? Do you think maybe you should pay attention and not try this stupid line? Maybe. That is miles away. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Sod that, let's try something else. Eye is bigger than my stomach today. So we're kind of going to go straight in for my usual brand of like optimism and stupidity. Now this is about the same height as some of the walls I was side hopping in Loo, which had completely flat takeoffs and completely flat landings. This is very different, and I don't know if this is going to work. I need to take off from about there basically, but I really want to take off from like here so I can get more lean into it, but oh god, who knows. There's going to be a lot of random back hopping here and maybe not actually doing anything, but yeah, so I have to trust the brake and just lean back into it, and I might end up sitting on that thing, but yeah, we'll see. But this is it. It's the only way you find out if you can do this stuff is to go and try doing it. Okay, so I can kind of back hop there. A lot of effort to back hop just in that one spot. That's why I didn't try kicking at it. And then I've got to see if I can hook the whole bike up here. Now I know that the seat is going to come into contact with my ass. Good and hard. So yeah. Is it weird when I talk about stuff like this? Oh. Ow! Oh. I got it to pedal, but then the seat bashed me right in the back of the knee on the way down. Oh, that sucked. But that also made me think it would go. Why am I trying something like this? What is the point? The point is trials. Yeah, that's it. The point is because trials. Okay, that felt like it. Where the hell I was going there? It's so hard. Yeah, that was better. Just got straight to the point. It probably looks silly as well from where you guys are, because you can't see that there's just not a flat surface here. I've got to find this little, it's like a tea saucer, like a saucer for a teacup. I've got to get my back wheel into, and that's the only flat spot, and then kick up from there. It'll be worth it when I get it, because if I don't get it, then this is all going to be wasted video. I do put fails in sometimes, things that I don't make, but I think people want to see you have a battle and then they want to see you make it. I think it's just very occasionally people are kind of like, oh yeah, it's nice to see you can't do everything, but I don't know what I'm chatting about now. Come on, it's not that high. Whoa! I had it! Oh god, I had it. Even better, because now I know I can screw around on the back wheel for a bit and still make the height. It feels like such a lovely side up when it does go. I'd love to be able to do it from 2, but I think the front wheel is just too low and my coordination is just too rubbish. Oh yes. Oh, that was very cool. All right, let's get some different angles. If I can do it again, I'm sure I can. Oh, joyous. So nice. Oh. Really glad I got that. I was kind of like, oh God, that's not going to work, is it? But it did. It went up there really nicely, to be honest. And I was just like, I was just track standing there. I was taking a moment just to kind of reflect and be like, how cool is it? I know I've said sort of this before, but like 25 years later, this is still 100% how I choose to spend my Sundays. I love this so much. I love that the old bikes have given me a new element of challenge. I still love my new bike. I still love my clean. Absolutely, I can do amazing things with that, but it's so, if you want to have joy in your life. Now, I'm a therapist as well. I'm a counsellor. I'm a registered member of the British Association of Counsellors and Psychotherapists, so sorry if I get a bit psychobabble here, but when people talk about like the top of your Maslow's hierarchy of needs, that very top bit, because at the bottom you've got like things that you need, like food and water and friends and family and education and access to medicine, and all those things are incredibly important. That's why they're at the bottom. They're the foundations of what you need. But to be a full and complete human being, you need what is at the very top, and it's called self-actualization, and it's kind of food for the soul. And that's what trials is to me. I'm not going to babble on too much about it, but I sort of don't really care if people think this is a bit dumb and a bit weird, but it is. It's love. It genuinely is. I love this place. I love being here. If my mates show up, I'm going to love seeing them as well. Oh, they're probably around the corner or something, but. And I do love my family very dearly, but me and Lucy have always said this, we always need to have our own things. We always need to have stuff that makes you, like, as an individual whole, and it makes you better as part of a unit and a team. So, yeah, feeling very good, moment of gratitude. Right, enough rubbish, not rubbish, but waffle. Let's go down to the other bit down there and see what that is like, and then yeah, probably gonna have to head back to the car relatively soon. So I've come round the corner now to what I think is the other bit that Adam said was good for riding, and it does look cool here. Still relatively limited, but I'm going to have a hop on some things. Now, one thing I kind of really wanted to try and do was to pedal up something, and obviously on natural terrain that's quite hard to find a long and smooth enough run up, and I don't actually know if that's what I've found here, but I found a bit of a run up, and maybe from like a half pedal I'm going to try and get up this thing here. Now it's quite slopey. But the plan is basically to see if I can get my front wheel on top of it, hook it, and then hoof up a bit. So let's try that. Where I'm going to start from, I don't know, because yeah, there's just, if I pedal from here, there's going to be a step into it. Maybe if I pedal from over here, I'll just have to turn into it. What do I prefer, a turn or a step? Oh, this is just not going to work, is it? I am going over the bars straight away. No, don't think like that. And I haven't got a smaller gear to go into either, so yeah. It's gonna be like, push there. Okay, not the worst thing. Actually like rolled through that a little bit, because it comes to here and it goes down and then you're into the face of it. So, kind of felt all right. Now when I'm doing pedal into things, I always like to try and do like a whole pedal stroke. Don't know if I'm gonna get that with this, but I might have to like push. I'm just going to put it out there. I don't like saying bitch crank. I think it sounds unkind. So push crank is what I'm going to call it, where you do like a push and then another push again rather than a full rotation. So yeah. I'll try it with a full pedal stroke, but... Okay, I don't think... Can I get that into a smaller gear? I don't think I can, no. The chain is very tight, and like the top 3 gears, I was like, I just don't need them, so I've run the chain really short. I don't really think it would have helped me much here anyway. Okay, front wheel nearly got to the top and I hardly tried there. It's kind of cool. I tell you what, it's a hell of a nice day when it's March and you're wearing sunglasses. Oh yeah, beautiful. And we're up. Nice. That was really cool. Oh, part of me wants to roll back down it, but that's going to be awful, isn't it? Would that go? Oh my God. Some psychopaths would do that. Not me, baby. Not today. Let's get a different angle. That was really nice. That felt so good. Yeah, I wish there was just a slightly less steep roll down to do, because I would love to do that. But I mean, look at that, that is death. Oh, if it was just a bit longer actually, because then I could run out more, but no, not today. I like my teeth where they are, thank you. All right, let's try something else. So what I'm gonna see if I can do now is basically get like a wedge, a wodge, a bridge, what do we call it? Where basically, yeah, you get the bike there, or there, so it's gonna be gripping by a couple of knobbles, which hopefully the suspension won't bounce me out of, and then try, oh, can I get to there? No, it's too far. Yeah, and then from there, try and huck it up to 2 like that, so get the bike up there, and hopefully not fall down there, because that's gonna be awful. All right, first of all, somehow I've got to get the bike to here. So it should just be a straight kind of huck, as it were. Wheel swap, back wheel, put the front wheel down there. And then find out how horrible a position it is to try and swap out of. Oh, it is so different from just riding your everyday trials bike. Yeah. I was like, oh, I don't need to sit back that far. Yeah, you do. That's what I was afraid of. The bridge might have to go out the window. It might just be get to there and then hop. I'm getting better at like just holding on the back wheel, because this is not a bike you want to be hopping for a long time. Whoa, there we go. A little bit wet and wild and all over the place. Now, Jesus Christ, getting down from here is going to be a flipping mission. I'm just going to go straight forwards, I hope. There we go. Woo. Might be a jumper off time and see if we can get that just a bit cleaner. So the thing is, that actually went really nicely, which is good, because there's another gap right there that I want to try that's a bit bigger, a bit more fruity, and then there's another one there. So this might be a bit of a static Sally section, but in a minute I've got an idea which involves using the drone. So we'll see how it goes, but yeah, let's see if we can get this. I might have to adjust this rear brake, but not right at this moment, Rich. Okay. That felt real nice. That felt real nice. Next gap. Right, this is significantly bigger than what I just did, and a little bit more variable room to get it wrong, but this is now becoming a much more modern kind of get on the back wheel, gap to front. I don't know if you'd ever have seen like Jeff Lanoski or anyone doing something like this, because it's a very modern way of getting over something like this, but it's also kind of the only way really that you'd get over something like this. And they might have done like one bounce and then into front, but I sure as hell know I'm not a brave enough man to try that right now. Maybe I will be, but we will see. Okay, feels weird, feels like it's a long way away, and I have never really tried gapping this bike to front. And this isn't a side ob like I was kind of doing over there. This is a proper like lean into the front and see if you can pin it kind of move, which is frightening. It's really frightening. I'm just looking around for other lines and stuff as well, because that's what you're doing in a trials rider. You're just continuously scanning. The thing is, there's a nice little like cup to just sit the back wheel into there. Oh yes! Did not expect that to go that well. Can we go back carefully? Whoa! Oh, that was well good. I wonder if we can get, ow. Oh, I just sliced my ankle open with my pedals. I wonder if I can pin that. Like actually pin it to front. Because that felt super nice. Yeah, I'm bleeding. First blood of the day. Now pinning something that's got suspension forks, very dangerous. Because obviously, not dangerous, but it's uncomfortable because you can pin it and then they can bounce you back. And they can actually fire you over the bars. And it's hard to see from here, but I wouldn't have to roll very far to fall off something quite big there, so fingers crossed. Whoa, no, I kind of peeled off the side a bit there. It's so weird here because the difference between having the front wheel too low and the front wheel too high when you're back hopping, like it can kind of, like if I drop the front wheel too much, I'm just going to hoof forwards. And I'm talking about just getting to the edge. So that's why I'm making like loads of tiny little hops to get right to the edge. And these days, like, you know, an Inspired or something is kind of what this would be most like. But because of a difference in geometry, you can still maneuver it a little bit easier, or maybe just be a better rider than I am, I don't know. I've also got a very low front end. This stem has like 10 mil of rise. I don't even know if it has that. So yeah, and I haven't rolled the bars forwards, I haven't made it like Uber trials kind of setup. I just want to keep it as MTB as possible because it's awesome. But yeah, right, enough talking, got my breath back now. Okay. Oh, that was well fun. Oh. It's well frightening as well, but goodness me. Oh, it wasn't quite a pin, but it did go to front. I guess it is possibly kind of hard. I don't know if you can see because I'm going to a lower bit than the bit that's maybe on camera. Oh, yes! So nice. Oh my God. Why didn't I film that with my phone? Oh, let's film that. Oh, so nice. Oh my God. Yeah, all right. So I'm super happy that I got that up to front. It went really nicely. So Alex Dark has just called me and said they're back at the car park. What I am going to do is I think there's 2 more lines I want to get here. and then I'm going to head back because it's going to be about 20 minutes to get back to them. But yeah, I'm going to try and get 2 more lines here. One is like a side up off this big block here. I'm maybe going to try 2 lines on this block. And then I want to see if I can get a follow shot with the drone all the way down this really nice rocky bit here, just picking a line as I go. But let's try the side up and everything first and go from there. This is now really kind of asking it of the trek to see if I can get up this big mother. So it's kind of like there's a gap here. If I had my GoPro on, I'd be able to show you the gap, but I'll get another angle from over there in a minute. But yeah, there's basically a gap here of a couple of feet, and there's a puddle down there I don't really want to land into, but I've got to then try and haul it all the way up there, and it's hopefully going to try and see if I can pin it to front and swing the back wheel around. It's going to be an interesting line. I've just also tweaked the back brake, so it's now a lot nicer for me to grab. But yeah, hopefully it'll work out all right. Let's not stand on ceremony. It's going to be a big lunge and up. And yeah, just don't fall off that bit, right? Okay. Every time I do this, I've got to basically figure out how does it want to back hop on this surface? Because it might go, oh, it really likes that. I've put a little bit more pressure in the tyres as well because I knew I was riding on natural. But sometimes you get on it and it will just spring off if it's on a slight angle, which is just a problem you just don't have with modern day tyres and rims and stuff because they're so wide. But yeah. Oh, that is big. That is really big. That's not just asking it of the bike, that's asking a lot of me. But, I mean, again, on my clean, yes, I would hoof up it, no problem. I'd probably just do it straight to back. It probably wouldn't even really be a line that I would actually try very hard on. But I'm not on the clean, I'm on this, which makes it way more fun. So, yeah. Oh, so scary. Okay, no mucking around. Running out of batteries, running out of time. Whoa! I made it, but yeah, got a little hoof in the patoof. Tell you what, this bike is just lovely for rolling over stuff on, and it's kind of what I'm going to try in a minute. Whoa! That was so nice. Whew. Oh, I don't know why, just tightening up that rear brake has just made the bike feel so much more snappy. All right, let's get another angle. Whoa, I didn't quite get enough into it there. Oh, when you get it right, and you just hoof your leg over that seat. Oh, that was wonderful. I wish I could have got a GoPro shot of that, but I've not got any more batteries. Right. So there's one other line of thing I want to do on this rock, which is this one here. And it's kind of trying to like get a nice bridge in there. And then, oh God, sorry, I'm just having a moment looking at this bike. Yeah, get a nice bridge in there and then kick into hooking up. If I can get on the back wheel, then that'd be great as well. Oh, there's a side up on this side as well, maybe. Oh, all the fun stuff. Right, let's try this one. Nope. Completely wiggled over the wrong bit. Yes! Oh, that felt weird and scary, but let's see if we can't get that slightly better. Nope. Also pointing in the wrong direction. Trying to be like Ali C. I was thinking, how would Ali C do it? He'd do it really well. He'd do it a lot better than I would, and he'd have taken a hell of a lot less tries. Oh! That's as good as it's gonna get, I reckon. Whoa! You do that and it all goes wrong. Oh! That was a hell of a slam. Is it okay? I think it's okay. Oh man, I smashed that rear wheelie. Okay, I think that was as good as it's going to get, really. I think as I'm here, I want to try and see if I can get this side up, which I think is roll into there. I'm just going to see if this is the right angle for it. Plan is roll into here, front wheel on, side up to 2. Not a very big side up, so it should be okay, but I'm also not very good at side ups, so let's see. I'm just loving rolling over rocks as well. Oh, so much fun. That was so cool. Oh, go on, let's get a different angle. Oh, so nice. You know what? I want to do that again, just because I want to. Ah, so fun. Right, well that was a lot more effort than I thought it would be. Well, I've got to head back soon, so what I'm going to do, I want to try something a little bit like I haven't really tried before, and I'm going to set the camera up static. I can actually point the camera at me, sorry, I was just talking over my shoulder, wasn't I? I'm going to set the camera up static. I'm going to see if I can get the drone to follow me from here down to basically where the water is, and see how that goes. There's a little bit of a breeze, but the drone should be okay, so let's see what this is like. Oh! Bit of spray. So I've no idea how that drone shot's going to come out looking, but I hope it looks pretty cool. It's quite a neat bit of kit, this, the DJI Neo that my partner Lucy got me for Christmas, and it's just been so much fun playing around with it and using that like follow mode thing, which is kind of scary because it's literally a flying robot following you and filming you, so it's quite weird. But oh man, I've had so much fun here today at this kind of new to me spot. I don't know what it'd be like if I brought the Clean down here. I think I will have to at some point because it looks like there is some cool stuff. Oh, I just want to get in the sea now. It looks so lush and beautiful. But Alex and Mike are back at the main cove, so I'm going to ride back and meet them. But that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed me riding the Trek 6000. I don't know if this is going to be the last video. I'll let you know in the next video if it was. And yeah, oh God, I love it down here. I really do. And by the way, this is, again, I've said this a few times before, but my open invite to anyone. I don't have anywhere that you can stay really, but yeah, because I've got a house and a child and a partner and a dog and stuff. But if you want to come down to Cornwall and you want to see some spots, then yeah, you are more than welcome. We've got so much good riding and we'd love to share it with everyone. And it's probably marginally cheaper than getting to Barcelona. Maybe depends where you're going from. Yeah, but by the time this video comes out, I'm pretty sure we'll have had the national championships and hopefully we'll have had a nice ride with some of the guys there as well. But so a massive thank you to anyone that was a part of that as well. So, oh, my arm's getting tired holding this. Thank you so much for watching. Please go and subscribe and I will see you guys all next time for whatever we've got then. All right, take care, bye-bye.